What's going on, YouTube, and welcome to the rundown for week 15. I'm your host, RGL, and in this ongoing series, we break down the NFL action from the previous week. We look ahead to week 15. We have a huge matchup in just a few hours tonight. Some Thursday night football between the Chiefs and the Chargers. That one is going to be an absolute barn burner. We know the Chiefs have been back in Chiefs mode, doing what they do best. The Chargers, you can never count them out with Herbert. Wish he had maybe just a little more support around him. But every Thursday here on Run Good Life, we rip some football cards. We talk about NFL action. And then we will look ahead later in the video to my picks for the week. We will also take a look at the YouTube Hobby Content Creators Fantasy Football League. We are in the thick of the playoffs, so a playoff update coming there. There is just a ton of stuff going down. If you're new here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and you're going to want to do that. We have a ton of good content coming this way. Now, before we get into Absolute, and these are the Fanatics Exclusive Megaboxes. I have not ripped these yet. Excited to get into these. I did drop my latest mystery pack yesterday, you may have saw, but Stocking Stuffer is now available. We have Stocking Stuffer basketball and football, so unlike last year, this year you can choose which one you want. These are available over on rungoodlife.com. I am recording this video late Wednesday, about 12 hours before it goes live. As of recording, there is about half left. I did make 120 of basketball, 120 of football. Each of them come with a hit, a sealed pack, 4 premium rookies, or with basketball, a 50% chance of a bonus rookie or superstar. I'm talking LaMelo, Ant-Man, LeBron, etc., etc. On football, you do get the rookies plus a 50% chance. So there's a lot of a bonus hit, which is, again, Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, all of those good rookies and superstars from those beautiful, beautiful Don Russ gold target sets. So we broke up a lot of those for football. We broke up a lot of the Optic and Fanatics premium sets. So there are a ton of cards. If you have a ton of like Ant-Mans, LaMelos, etc. If you didn't get a chance and you're interested, go watch the full video overview because I show you all 240 hits. I believe in 100% transparency anytime I do a mystery pack. These are $55. They are selling very quickly. The people who ordered them on Wednesday, yours will ship out on Thursday afternoon. If you order them today, they will ship out tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to do my damnedest to get these out to you guys before the holiday, whatever you celebrate. I can't make any guarantees. The mail is just so bad right now. I was hoping it wouldn't be as bad as it is, but man, it is terrible right now. So we'll set these off to the side. Also, at the end of this video, I do have to do some catch up on some giveaways that I've offered and not yet have run. I think we have like 2 or 3 of them, so we will do those at the end of the video as well. So I want to thank you for tuning in. Week 14 in the books, and it was a very fun week. Nothing too crazy. We did have a couple really, really good games in that 1 p.m. time slot. The Bengals and the 49ers, as well as the Broncos, the Bills and the Buccaneers, both going to overtime, both with walk-off touchdowns. It was crazy if you were watching Red Zone. The Sunday night game, of course, the Packers and the Bears looked like it was going to be competitive for a little while, and then A-Raj and crew said nope. On Monday night, you had the Rams knocking off the Cardinals. I think I called that. Nothing too crazy elsewhere around the league. Cowboys almost lost to Washington. Washington made it close. The Chiefs hung 48 on the Raiders. That was kind of sorry, Raiders. I'm just not going to say anything bad about the Raiders anymore. People always get upset. My Seahawks took care of business against the Texans. A little too late. Doesn't matter. Not going to the Super Bowl. Not even going to the playoffs. So, whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and get into today's rip. For those of you, my apologies if the intro went a little long and you only care about the cards. But hey, we talk on this channel. So these are the Fanatics Exclusive. Again, you are going to get 40 cards. Again, you are going to get 1 auto and memorabilia per. Kabooms are possible. And then turn around, see everything we can hit on the back. You can, of course, hit those black galaxies numbered to 1 of 1. I never even knew the name of the parallel, so it's kind of nice. Base teal, so teals are going to be the non-numbered insert. We've got red, white, and blue kaleidoscopes, red squares, orange mosaics, blue diamonds, green waves, gold stars, purple rain, black galaxy, lucky clovers, moons, heart, all that Lucky Charm stuff. So that is everything. We've opened a lot of these, both in the group breaks, and I've opened just a ton, searching for Kabooms, missing. Same configuration as the Mega Boxes from Target, and wherever you can find the retail Mega Boxes. The box is different, so it is more of a square rather than a rectangle. So I guess that's the key difference. That's how you can tell. But these do sell for more. So I can't remember how much I paid for these. I've actually had them on hand for a couple of weeks. I want to say I paid about $110, $115 per. Typically, an Absolute Mega Box does sell in the $70 to $85 range on the secondary market. So let's go ahead and get into the rip today. See if we can pop ourselves a Kaboom or a Mac auto, something big. We are going to get one auto and one mem. So kicking things off, we have Mike Evans. Got a lot orientating. Hopkins, Bosa, Downtown Brown. There's going to be the teal. I actually like the look of that. So these typically nobody cares too much about the parallels from Absolute. The base cards are just kind of blah. Rookie right there. So I like the blue. I think the blue stands out. Maybe the purple. Purple looks a little good too. That is the Fanatics Blaster Box exclusive. Tyson Campbell, Jalen Waddle, Quincy Roche, and Kellen Mond. But for the most part, Absolute Hobby is incredibly expensive, coming in at over $700 a box for 15 cards. Absolute Retail, kind of just a lot less desirable. The base cards are paper compared to the thick hobby cards. Dalvin Cook right there. But the big appeal is the ability to hit Davis Mills, who did have a good game against my Seahawks. Chris Evans, Ian Book. Again, I keep saying, man, if Ian Book ever gets a chance to show what he can do in the league, if he ever turns out to be anything, we're all going to be rich. Absolute Retail, just kind of always seen as a lower end set. Of course, Kabooms and autos, really what you're looking for. Some of the mems, you can hit some lower numbered mems. But really, when it comes to ripping Absolute, you're really just looking for... You're not looking for DJ Chark on the Absolute Burners. You're just looking for the autos. You're just looking for the numbered, and also the Kyle Trask right there on the Buy Storm, which is a cool insert. Just looking for the autos. Just looking for the Kabooms. I almost said downtowns. Ramondre right there, and Ernest Jones. The Mac from this set sells for about $12 or so, 10 to 15, somewhere around there, compared to his Don Russ, which is selling for about $30 raw. Our first auto should be in here. Hopefully it's not points. We have Sam Darnold, Odell Beckham Jr., Jalen Ramsey, and our first of two autos, it's going to be for the Colts. That's going to be Michael Strachan. That's going to be non-numbered sticker auto. I mean, hey, the auto checklist is very big, so I will take a Strachan. I believe he's, wide receiver. Obviously, we'll take Michael Pittman over him, but hey, we'll take a rookie skills position. You never know, right? So Michael Strachan going to be our first auto. Not too much otherwise going on in this mega. Would like to see a Mac here on the end, and nope, no Mac. We are going to end with Dwayne Eskridge. We do have one more mega to go, though. We are looking for those downtowns. Let's see if we can figure out where our mem is. I think our mem is going to be in pack 2, maybe pack 1. Downtown would be huge. Those are some of... the hobby's just going crazy for downtowns. Kabooms, I'm sorry. I get downtowns and Kabooms mixed up. My chat absolutely roasts me live. Josh Jacobs right there on the teal. Asante Samuel Jr., Tyson Campbell. Oh, we're going to see the exact same run of rookies, aren't we? The exact same run of rookies. Well, hopefully it's not the exact same auto. I am notorious in the live streams. I forgot to mention, break number 500, the info for break number 500 coming later today. So be on the lookout if you are on my newsletter list. Otherwise, be on the lookout for the community tab for that announcement. Coming in about 4 or 5 hours or so. Our mem is going to be here. Hey, we have a rookie Forrest Fields. I will take that as our mem. Again, the mem's probably going to be worth like, I don't know, $10 or so. So nothing too crazy right there, but hey, that is better than DJ Chark, so I will gladly take that. We have Jonnu Smith, Sam Ellinger, Tylan Wallace, Penei Sewell, and Dwayne Eskridge. But yeah, be on the lookout. Break number 500. We have stocking stuffers. We got a ton of stuff going on this week. Ton of stuff. Let's do this pack because typically the auto follows the mem. So see if we can see our auto is going to be there. It looks like it's going to be Washington football team. Jarrett Patterson. Do we have a bonus auto? Nah, we didn't get a bonus auto. I was like, damn, I think we got a bonus auto. Apparently, this actually isn't Jarrett Patterson. I've heard that this is a wrong photo, an error card, if you will. Jarrett Patterson going to be our auto. But yeah, I've heard that this is not actually Jarrett Patterson. We've got T. Higgins, Stargazing of Saquon. We got Jamar Chase. Okay, so some different rookies. Chaz Surratt, Kyle Trask, and Jamin Davis. Basically, we're going to need to see a kaboom in this last pack in order to make some money here. Otherwise, we're taking it on the chin, paying those secondary market prices on Absolute Fanatics Megas, and coming up short. So, nothing thick there. Don't think we... we're having a rough rip today. That's okay. It happens. Ramondra can't even hit the MAC. Can't even hit the MAC on the teal. Stokes, Wanu, Dokes, and JC Horn. So, I mean, those are the only two Fanatics Megas that I've ever had in my possession. Obviously, they were not very strong at all. Our autos were, I mean, could be worse, I guess. We did have the rookie force Justin Fields, so hey, I'll take a small win where I can get it. All right, so let's go ahead. I want to go ahead and flip now over to the PC. Let's take a look at the YouTube Hobby Content Creators Fantasy League update. Also give you my pick'ems for the week. Also, we do need to run some giveaways, so we have a lot of business to take care of today on the rundown. Let's get to it. All right, so as you know, we kick off this portion of the video in RGL's Pickum League. This is the Pickum League. We're going 14 weeks strong. Top 3 finishers in this league will be getting a Mega Box, Blaster Box, Hanger Box of some football product. I know we're getting down there. I'm hoping maybe it'll be Prizm, but again, no promises. We'll have to see what comes out in the next few weeks. Might end up being Mosaic if retail is out by the time the Pickum League ends. Here is your update. Myself, I am now in 5th position. I have been climbing up the charts. I'm only 4 off T. Bowman, who has reclaimed the top spot over Yoba Goya. The top spots have kind of looked, this top 10 has kind of looked like this for a little while. I had another very strong week. I think I made up maybe 1 game on first place or so. It is very tight at the top. You can see we are all separated by 1 point in the top 5. I'm just hoping to get that top spot so I don't have to give away a mega box. But we got not bad for a running back above me at 135. Ludacris at 136. He might have jumped a few. I'm trying to remember last weekend. It's just not coming to me. Yoba Goya and T. Bowman have been perennials up top. Let's go ahead, take a look at my picks for last week. So this was for week 14. Again, I went 11-3 last week. Let's go ahead. The only 2 games that I missed, or the only 3 games that I missed, I had Pittsburgh over Minnesota. That didn't come to fruition. I had Baltimore over Cleveland. Couple of underdog picks right there that just didn't pan out for me. Had Tennessee, KC, New Orleans, Dallas. Those were all pretty easy picks. I had Atlanta as the underdog over Carolina. I just felt like Atlanta was going to win that game. Seattle over Houston, Denver over Detroit, Chargers over New York. No shockers here. I did have Cincinnati over San Francisco. That was my only other loss for the week. Tampa Bay, Green Bay, and I did have the underdog Rams over Arizona. Let's go ahead and take a look ahead to this week now. This is what I've got going on for this week. I've got Kansas City tonight over the Chargers. I've got Vegas as the underdog pick over Cleveland. I've got New England over Indy. I can't believe New England would ever be an underdog at this point. After that Bills game, man, it just looks to me, in my heart right now, I have to believe that New England is going to find a way to get over on Tennessee, get over on KC, and find their way to the Super Bowl. It really just feels like a Tom versus Belichick matchup in the Super Bowl to me right now. I've got Buffalo over Carolina. I've got Arizona over Detroit, Miami over New York Jets, Dallas over the Giants, Philly over Washington. These are all easy picks. Tennessee over Pittsburgh, I do have Houston as the underdog over Jacksonville. I like Davis Mills. I've been saying it. I like Davis Mills. They got something going on Houston. Jacksonville, just a hot mess. There's got to be a one and done for Urban Meyer. I don't see it moving on next year. I've got Cincinnati as the underdog over Denver. I think Cincinnati gets back in the win column after that L to the 49ers. I had the 49ers over Atlanta. Atlanta is not a bad team. They're not a bad team at all, actually. 97-3 on the pick distribution there. I think that's a little bit, that's definitely wrong. Atlanta is way better than a 3% dog, in my opinion. The Rams are going to put the Seahawks season to rest. We've got Green Bay over Baltimore. Green Bay looking really strong. I think Tampa will get through them in the playoffs, but Green Bay gonna be there as well, probably in that championship game. Tampa Bay over New Orleans and Minnesota over Chicago this week. Those are my picks. Let's go ahead, take a look now at the YouTube Hobby Content Creators Fantasy League. I can finally say that after trying for 15 times. And this is how our quarterfinals shook down. We had Ian in the one slot with the win over Queso Robert. Queso with a strong run after starting 0-8. I think he rattled off 5 or 6 straight to make the playoffs in the 8 seed, getting knocked out by Ian. In the 4 and 5 matchup, we had Pack Addicts Northwest in a narrow win over the Up North Collectors. Bowman 1951's magical run ends thanks to Hitman Rips and myself doing work against Ollie Moon Collectibles. What that means is it resets. Let's go ahead, before we move on to the semifinals, let's take a look and see how me and Ollie's matchup shook out. So 6-7 versus 9-4. I started off 5-0, 4-1, something like that. Mahomes and Herbert were our QBs. Both did exactly what they're supposed to do. Odell Beckham Jr. in a pinch, putting in work for me. Jamar Chase put in work for him. Cordell Patterson hit his target. Hunter Renfrow overshot target. That was strong for me. James Robinson for Jacksonville, really just his running back situation, not good. I think he had a lot of buys last week. I think he got hit by I think he got hit by the Colts. All the Colts buys. JT was one of his running backs as well. So he got hit with the running back bug. Both of my running backs came through in the clutch. Javonte with that big game against Detroit. Alvin Kamara putting in work against the Jets. Our tight ends, Kelsey really didn't do enough for him. Kareem Hunt didn't really do too much for me. Julio Jones didn't really do too much for him. My kicker, 2 points there. He got 13 out of his kicker to keep it, get over the 100-point hump at least. And then our defenses both put in work. So that's going to set up a couple of matchups here in the semifinals. Myself and Ian. Ian has been a machine all year long. If Sports Cards been a machine all year long, I think he led the regular season up until the final week. And then over there in the semifinals, the other semifinals matchup, we have a Pack Addicts Northwest versus Hitman Rips matchup. And I gotta be honest, if this thing shakes out the way that I know I'd want it to shake out, the way that Hitman wants it to shake out, me and him could be having a huge money match in the finals. Y'all know that me and Hitman run hand in hand here on YouTube, basically. He live streams on Tuesdays. I do the Wednesday thing. He does Fridays. I do Saturdays. Me, Hitman, Shy, we're all kind of joined at the hip in terms of having the same community. So I'm going to put the challenge out there right now. If he can get the job done and get past Pack Addicts Northwest, and I guess if Pack Addicts wins too, and I win, I'll throw it out there to them too, because they are my homies. And if I can get the job done against Ian, which is no small task, he does have a killer team. We'll take a look at his team in just a second. If we can meet up in the finals, I'm willing to put it out there. I'm willing to put $250 on the line against Pack Addicts or Hitman. If we make it to the finals, we will do a money match. I'm willing to put that on the line. Let's go ahead and take a look at, that's me and Ollie. Let's go ahead and take a look, pop over to me and Ian's matchup this week. We do match up pretty commendably, pretty evenly. I have Mahomes. He's got Stafford. I'm going to go out there with Renfrow again. I got to go out there with Renfrow. He's got Cooper Kupp. I'm not looking forward to that. He's got Judy. I'm going to rock McCole Hardman. I do think, who do I have Odell Beckham on COVID, so can't play him, obviously. He's got Sony Michel. I've got Javonte Williams. I like Javonte Williams still. Kamara and Rashad Penny. Rashad Penny is the hot hand in Seattle right now. I'm going to rock Schultz out there. He's got Kittle, man. Kittle, Cup. Oh, this is going to be tough. I'm going to rock Thielen. He's going to rock Myers. I think we're going with Thielen here. Boswell and Bass, and then Dallas and Arizona. He's got Arizona against Detroit. I've got Dallas against New York Giants. I like my chances. Again, he is the slight favorite. I do like my chances here, and if I move on to the finals, I will put out the challenge to Hitman or Pack Addicts Northwest. $250 money match for the finals. The challenge has been laid out. All right, let's go ahead. I do need to run some giveaways before we get on out of here. The first giveaway is from November 30th, and this was the complete sets video where I talked about the Don Russ gold set, and then also the Optic and Target Optic, or the Fanatics and Target Optic Premium sets. So let's go ahead and grab all the entries for that one, paste it on in, filter out the duplicate users, get those comments. I think I saw like 200 plus, 253 comments. Let's go ahead and pick a winner, give away these 3 cards right there. I hope that I still have them. Otherwise, I'll be giving you some wax. Winner is going to be Mike Graz. Said, missed out on buying any of these, but definitely wish I had after watching this set. So Mike is going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead, reach out to Mike after the video. Congrats, Mike. You are going to get those cards or some sealed product. I think I still have those cards on hand. That was from a few weeks back. And then the other giveaway was from my Optic T-Mall box review. I am giving away an Optic Blaster. So again, let's go ahead, grab all of the entries, paste those on in, filter out the duplicate users, get those comments, and 230 comments on this one. Let's go ahead and find ourselves a winner. Winner of this one is going to be Snake Lord. Said, I really like the cello boxes. The retail inserts are pretty good. The purple parallels are great, and the blue velocities are one of the best parallels ever. I did ask what people's favorite format of Optic was. Cello box, I also think that cello box might have been my favorite. So that is going to do it today as we wrap up. Again, if you go over to rungoodlife.com right now, you go to the for sale section, you can probably still get some stocking stuffer, both basketball and football. As of recording, there was still about half of the print run available. Break number 500 is coming up, will be available on the website a little bit later today. I'm shooting for around 2 to 3 p.m. Pacific. You can go to rungoodlife.com right now, sign up for the newsletter. That newsletter will drop when those breaks go live. I do email out to everybody twice a week usually with the breaks. So break number 500 will be a football break, a basketball break, and a baseball break. So 3 different breaks to celebrate. Break number 500, I can't believe we hit 500 breaks. That's wild, right? So we are going to have a crazy good break night on Saturday night. Stocking stuffers are shipping out now. We have so much going on tomorrow on the channel. First off the line, Flux Basketball. That is going to do it for me. Congrats to the 2 winners, and good luck to your team, unless they're playing my team. Catch you next week.